It's Time for Truth with Dr. Stephen Olford. Today, Psalm 5, Contemplation of God's Holiness.
Thou art a God that hath pleasure never in wickedness. Dr. Graham Scroggie says we must love holiness in order to hate sin. Only as we contemplate the divine reaction to that which is sinful and evil shall we appreciate the character of God. For instance, look at verses 4 to 7. David speaks here of God's displeasure at man's wickedness, God's hatred of all workers of iniquity, verse 5, God's destruction of those who indulge in lying, and finally God's abhorrence of bloodiness and deceitfulness in man. God's reaction to sin is the measure of His holiness, and we need to prostrate ourselves and contemplate the person and holiness of our God. The holiness of God. And likewise, the sinfulness of man. Look at verse 4. Thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness, but only as I know the holiness of God will I know the sinfulness of sin.
This is David Olford. You have been listening to a message from God's Word delivered by my late father, Dr. Stephen F. Olford, who went to be with the Lord in the year 2004. If you wish to learn about our online resources or learning events at the Institute for Biblical Preaching, our web address is olford.org. That's olford.org. You also may want to benefit from our online video training on expository preaching, which can also be found on our website. Thank you so much for listening.